And a jolly good afternoon and welcome to Leipzig. I've finally got here from my train journey from Berlin, and I'm just about to go inside my hotel there, which is the H2 Hotel. It's right next to the railway station. There's the side of the building there, so it's less than a 5-minute walk from the front of the railway station, and from there you can also get onward connections on the trams. There's an extensive tram network here and also buses throughout the city, so it seems on the face of it to be ideally located. Gets good write-ups, looks okay from the outside. So I'm going to pop in now, check in, and then see what 24 hours in Leipzig has to offer me. I will be spending this evening watching some bands, so that's that bit of it sorted. But between now and when I get a train back to Berlin tomorrow at roughly this time, let's see what we can discover. Don't usually want to bore people to tears about hotel rooms, but I did quite like this bedside setup to adjust the air conditioning and up and down, temperature, fan on, fan off, etc. And the lighting arrangements here. Turn them all off, turn them all on. Reading light. Look at that, hey? That's going to confuse me in the middle of the night if I need a light on or a temperature to go up or down. Anyway, yeah. So, no plug though by the looks of it. Oh yes, no, it's got a light. There is a plug down there. Excellent, right, we're good. Well, initial thoughts on Leipzig are what a nice city. I was told by somebody that the primary modes of transport here are bicycles and trams, and they certainly weren't wrong. I've nearly been run over about 10 times by bikes just coming up from the station. So far just managed to avoid being run over by a tram, but they are everywhere, and that's quite a good thing. Nice fountain as well. Right, let's carry on. Well, what a great afternoon to be wandering around in Leipzig. It's beautiful day, nice and warm, and lots of people about just chilling out and enjoying themselves. It really is a nice city so far from what I've seen. Plenty to see, plenty of places to get something to eat and drink. Curry cult. Gotta love a curry. And yeah, let's keep going. From Leipzig. This is day 2 of, well, the morning after the night before. My 24 hours here in Leipzig. Went to see some bands last night. There's a separate video regarding that. And typical Germany, Sunday morning, absolutely nothing happening at all. So it's quite nice and peaceful today. I was walking down this same main shopping area in Leipzig yesterday and towards the market square down there, and it was absolutely packed out. Beautiful day this morning. It's a nice morning, just 1 or 2 people out for a stroll, and a few of the cafes are open, so let's see what it's like on a quiet Sunday morning. Keeps the kids amused for a few minutes, but there's not many around today to do that. There was a queue yesterday for people trying to do that. Right, I decided to take a little stroll out of the city centre and go to this large park. Strange actually, I'm just looking on the map. It's one massive park, but it seems to have 2 names, or names in 2 different parts. This bit I seem to be in the Johanna Park. I think I'm pronouncing that correct. And then there's the Clara Zetkin Park, but it just joins onto it, just over in that direction basically. So I don't know. Anyway, it seems very pleasant. A lot of people out walking their dogs and so on, and cycling around this morning. And completely unlike that experience I had yesterday at the Görlitzer Park in Berlin. If you've seen the Berlin video, you'll know what I mean. If you haven't, then maybe watch that. But I reiterate, don't go to the Görlitzer Park in Berlin. This one, however, looks absolutely fine. I'm going to go for a little stroll around before I have to leg it back to the Hauptbahnhof for my train back to Berlin at lunchtime today. Beautiful morning, pretty chilled out and relaxed here. I'm unlike edgy Berlin, of course. Mistake, these two parks that I mentioned earlier are not actually joined together as such. This road runs right through the middle of them. So there's two parks. That's the Johanna Park, and that's the Clara Zetkin, or I can't remember it now. That one anyway, the other one over there. But to all intents and purposes, other than dashing across this road, it's one great big park. And it is big, massive. This is very pleasant. Well, when I got to the other end of the park, I was going to take a tram back to the station, but the trams aren't running today by the looks of things along here. Weekend engineering works, I suppose. In fact, the track's up completely there. That's a shame, but it's there's about 20 minutes on the tram and 32 minutes walking, so walking it's going to be then. That saved me €3. Every cloud and all that. Anyway, be a nice stroll back, got plenty of time to gather my stuff and head back to the station later for the train back to Berlin. Well, that's pretty much it. I've enjoyed Leipzig, 24 hours here, not much time, and was out very late last night watching some bands play, so feeling quite tired now. But it's certainly a city I'd like to come back to at some point and look around a bit more thoroughly, because really it was a whistle-stop tour yesterday of the Altstadt, the old town area, the marketplace and so on, and today a little bit more of a walk out towards it to one of the parks. And yeah, very pleasant city. It's not so edgy and grungy like Berlin, nothing like it. Bit more like a German city, whereas Berlin isn't really. Berlin is just kind of Berlin. Well, I hope you enjoyed this little yomp around Leipzig. if you did. There's a few more places that you can look for my videos. If you click on subscribe and like, then those should pop up and you'll be able to have a look at those. I'm going to concentrate on finding my way back to the station now, because I wouldn't want to miss my train. I'm sure the Deutsche Bahn will be running perfectly efficiently today and won't be running late, so I'd better not as well. Have a nice day, take care, and if you do come to Leipzig, enjoy yourself. It is a nice city, and it's a little bit quieter than some other big German cities that you might come across.